Hello, and welcome to the ProQuest Congressional Training Series. In this session, you'll learn about the Serial Set High-Resolution Maps module. The Serial Set High-Resolution Maps module contains about 79,000 maps that were included in the Congressional Serial Set. About 50% of the collection has been scanned at high resolution, meaning when you look at the map, you can narrow it down to a small point and see all of the details that are available. The biggest mapping agencies in the serial set are the Army Corps of Engineers, which has about 12,000 maps, and the U.S. Geology Survey, which has produced about 7,000 maps. You'll find many different highly useful resources, including weather maps, coast surveys, westward exploration, war maps, navigation and navigational improvement maps, economic output, geologic maps, maps to accompany water supply papers, fisheries or seafood maps, disease maps, flood maps, soil maps. Serial set maps are searchable only through the Search by Number and Advanced tabs. As you can see, when you select the serial set maps on the Advanced Search tab, the fields that are searchable are highlighted on the pull-down. You can also search the serial set maps on the Search by Number tab. You can use the serial set volume if you want to pull together all of the maps in a particular volume, along with the report it came from. Here's an example of how it works. On the Search by Number tab, find a congressional publication by number. Type in serial set volume 784, and you'll get 53 results. As you can see, it also pulls back the reports that these maps were in. Select result number 38, Reconnaissance of Smith or Blunt's Island, Washington. J number 3, and sketch of Anacapa Island in Santa Barbara Channel. Once you actually get into the metadata on the map, you have the Find More Like This option that lets you look through the subjects, select one or more of them, and do an additional search. For example, if you wanted to search on Blunt's Island or Anacapa Island, or view Pacific coasts along with Anacapa Island, you could pull those together and create a new search. The top part of the metadata is information about the map itself. The bottom part is information about where the map is found. In this case, for example, the Reconnaissance of Smith's or Blunt's Island, Washington, is part of the report of the Superintendent of the Coast Survey from 1854. The document date is 1854, and it tells you, if you are using the microfiche collection, where the map will be found, gives you the document number, and if there are any multiple map sheets involved, allows you to show or hide them all. You can either click on View to see the map here, or just download it in JP2 format. The indexing module for the serial set maps is very different than the rest of the indexes. So from the Advanced Search page, click on Index, then Serial Set Maps. If you click on Exploration, you get Exploration General, and then you get areas of the country. But if there is a certain expedition you are interested in, you can search by name of the expedition, and you can pull together any maps that have to do with any particular expedition. For example, check the Fremont expedition. Hit Paste to search, and you can use that as the subject search. Search within serial set maps and restrict by all available dates. And you'll have 25 different maps related to the Fremont expedition. For another example, click the Edit Search and type in Yellowstone National Park. The result is several maps. Scroll down to look at the earliest map, which is from February 1872, just before it became the first national park. If you go into the metadata record and click on the thumbnail at the bottom of the record, you're brought into a map viewer. You can click on the map and look at it in a couple of different ways. Note the navigational features in the upper right corner. If you want to have more of the screen available, you can hide the site banner at the top and on the left. You can use the thumbnail, however, to zoom in on the map and see the details on the map. In this case, you're looking at Yellowstone Lake, and the elevation is 7,427 feet. You can see Elephant's Back, a ridge near Yellowstone Lake, hot springs in several places, and all the individual hash marks that they used to indicate elevation. Click in the middle of the lake, and the program will refocus the map in the lake. Notice that you still see the metadata on the left. Again, you can make the map full screen or click and pull it back. You can also download just what you see on the screen. You can open up a small screenshot in a new window, and there it is for you to copy, or you can download as a JP2 file. You can then import that into other mapping software and use it to see if there have been any changes in the park or if further mapping has changed the idea of whether these were accurate depictions of mountaintops. You also have an option to navigate around the map interface by panning up, using your scroll bar to move down and seeing the legend, elevations, scale of miles, or to see the title and information about the survey. When you go back and show the site banner, you then have the capability to go look at the metadata record or your result list. That concludes this session on the Serial Set High-Resolution Map module. To learn more about how you can significantly optimize your search capabilities with the incredible range and power of ProQuest, please consult the other videos in this training series.